Welcome again, as we were saying. So we are back here to do some photo shoot editing. So I'm gonna import my file in here. So I'm looking for the file where the file is. I already saved it at Yamaketa here. So I'm gonna drop it into my Capture One. It's easy, just drag and drop. So what Capture One does, it brings all the files on your left hand side here, as you can see. This is the pictures I was taking a bit earlier today, and these are some of the pictures. And mindful, let me tell you something. These pictures are all continuous light. None of these pictures are taken by stroke or flashlight. Now I'm using the Aperture 300D, and I have my Chameleon tube lights. And also I have another continuous light at the back there just to give me some rim light on this. And I'm not even using the high-end camera, you know. I'm not even using the high-end camera. This is, I would love to change this view to change to migration so that it can look like the Capture One, sorry, the Lightroom editors, you know. So I'm going to go to my Windows here, workspace, and to migration. So it's definitely going to change. It's going to look like the Lightroom. So if you're familiar with Lightroom editing, so this is what it's going to look like. So I have the pictures down here so I can browse the pictures and all of those things. So don't mind about the black spot you see in there is the umbrella. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick or choose. Let me just expand this a little bit. All right, cool. I don't want it to get out from the recording area, so this is good. All right, cool. Let's go. Man, I love this picture. This picture is just beautiful. Okay, let me just walk with these pictures. I don't want to waste your time, so I just want to show you if you are editing the picture. Right now it's on landscape, so I just want to crop it. So I'm going to crop it here and go set it by 4:5. So I can have the Instagram 4:by size. Right now it's on landscape, so I'm gonna just drag it like this, and it's horizontal now. So this is what I want. So all this excess part, I don't need it. I just click outside here and crop it out. I have a preset which I already create up here, settings. Let's go style, and this is one of my preset that I have here. This is I named them like black. It helps me to just pop out the skin if the person is dark. So it just pop out the skin and just give you that beautiful look. And you see, that's okay. Let me just select black first. Let me just okay, black. Once you select black, all the editing is done here. This is the setting on my right hand side on the mouse. Everything is done. I can literally walk from here and to get the rest of the image. Black, style, black. All right, cool. So we are back on black, and on the right hand side here where my mouse is, if you looked at it, you can see my setting for black. The exposure is 0.6 and the contrast is a little bit down, and my saturation is 30 to pop up the color. I can even boost it up to around 42. I don't like to go above 42. I like 42, you know, it's good. So I have my temperature here, which is my Kelvin is at 4100 here. I can make it a bit cooler if I want to by dropping the Kelvin to 30 something 100, maybe around 35. Let's see how 35 is looking. So what 35 is doing is like all the black areas here, it is adding a little bit of bluish to it, which I'm not a really fancy of it, because I don't like the hair to be having a little bit of blue, because I mean it's supposed to be a natural black. So I'm gonna leave it around maybe 41 as my 41, not 42. Okay, let's just say 40 even. 40 is good. Yeah, a little bit of coal. And, you know, because the entire background is warm. So I'm going to go with this. And the rest, I'm good. The highlights, you can drop the highlights down. What the highlight does is like it preserves all the area that is overexposed by the light. So it just limit it down. That's what the highlight is doing. So I'm going to increase the highlight all the way to 100. So you can see, look at the palm of the lady hand and the jacket. You see, it's a little bit washed. That's because of the light. So if I return it to 0, it gives you the natural look of it. So I'll actually like it. I like to even boost it up a little bit so I can have a little bit of shiny palm there. Maybe 25 will do. Yeah, 26 will do. The white is okay. I don't need to kill it down. Like I'm really good with where the white is. Yeah, it really helped me with whatever is happening here. So I don't want to bring up the shadows. I'm going to return it back to 0. So it can be a little bit dark. And the blacks, I want it to be neutral, to be 0. So it's going to be a little bit bright again. Man, this is good. So for example, like you will have a little bit of, you know, it's not that much sharp, like the sharpness is not there and all of those things. I can come to clarity here. Instead of -10, I'm going to leave it back to neutral. So it's going to bring back some of this sharpness or details on the screen. I'm not really sure if you're seeing it on the video clearly, as sharp as it is on my screen here. I'm not really sure. And that's it. But this is just to bring some details, not sapping, just details, clarity. But I just want to show you my editing workspace and to show you that these pictures were taken here and edited with Capture One. And noise reduction is a must because it was a continuous light. So obviously I'm going to have some little bit of noise, but that can be solved by, adding my luminosity of my noise. And after adding that, man, it's chopping it details, just bring it back to 0.8 and let's see what's happening. I don't want to have any details on my noise and stuff like that. So sapping, let's just add my sapping a little bit up. And that's it, man. I'm actually loving this picture. I'm not a good colorist to have a perfect color correction or grading, but to me, this is satisfactory. So advantage now of, how they call it, Capture One. I can copy and paste entire everything that I did. I just come up here, copy. And I can come to the next item, next subject or next image like this. And I just say paste. And everything, boom. Now, you will tell me that this is a bit overwashed because of the brightness, right? And it's easy to solve. Just kill the brightness to 0. Bring back the brightness to 0. My highlight is at 26. That means the high dynamic range. I'm going to bring it back to 0. Or even I can take it to minus 50, So we have some of this, all this washed away things going to be back. Look at the face now. Look at the details, the noise, everything is working pretty fine. Man, this is good for continuous light. Come on, this is not even a flash. There is no strobe, there is nothing, it's just light. So this is beautiful. I'm gonna copy this again. Control A. If you're on Windows, if it's a Mac, it's Command A. Now I'm gonna unselect this one. I already edited this one, so I'm gonna paste my settings to rest of the pictures. You see how quick it is? It is applying all of my editing to all of this image. My computer is a bit slow because I'm doing the screen recording right now and also doing the Capture One, which take a lot of RAM, to process this thing. But nevertheless, see how quick it is. If I were to edit each of these pictures, it's gonna take me longer than this. But with Capture One, oh, my RAM is almost full, bro. I'm gonna see if I can free up some space. Maybe I'm not gonna do that. Just free up some space, clear my recycle bin to see if I can at least, make up some space. Okay, fine. My RAM now is saying that it's almost full. That's why the computer is heavy, because, man, I don't delete files. So let's just give me a few seconds more, 10 more seconds, and we are done. Ignore it, man. It's not going to help me again. So we have here on where my mouse is, we have subject, background, and people. If I click on people, definitely it's just going to select the skin and the face. And when you do this, you can work separately on the face and the skin. That means to, all the hair or the lips, wherever you want to select. I don't want to do that. It's going to be technical. I'm going to do this another tutorial, but right now I just want to click on the background. So once you click on the background, you just have to wait. It's going to select the background automatically, and it's going to do its work. Now the background is selected. This is not a column. Let me press M. M is to select, to show what is selected like this. And to click it again is to take it off. So now this is just showing you this is what is selected. You see the selection is pretty good. Like even the hair is like, man, I like it. So I'm gonna leave it here. So what you can do with the selection here, you can do whatever you want. This is me changing the background now with a click. You see, I just named from warm to cool, or from cool to extreme warm. It's gonna be fully red. Like this is just. This is not M. This is M, me selecting, showing what selection is being done. And this is just me adjustment of the cool. Let me just take it to 0 again. This is normal. This is me making it extremely hot right now. And it's just giving me that, man, that gradient feeling, like that gradient, like from that orange towards the red. And I can even make the orange to pop more by going to the teen and slide it towards the left. Like the orange gonna, you see what I'm saying, man? This shit is awesome. Look at this. This is just beautiful, bro. This is just beautiful. If you don't like this, man, I don't know what you like. I don't know, but this is just, and the hair is still showing, man. This is just beautiful. So you can do the rest of these other pictures too like this. And you will have the same result. Before and after. Boom. What else do you need? Okay, now this is me showing you the process that I edit. Technically, if I were to do it on my own time and space, I'm gonna take my time way better. I'm gonna select actually exactly what picture I'm gonna use to edit with or to work with. Then I select those pictures, then edit it. But right now, I just wanted to show you the advantage of Capture One, how fast it is to work with 40 pictures in less than 5-10 minutes, you know. So this is the importance of knowing the right tools to use to work with. So I'm not saying there is no other tools out there that can do the same thing faster. I'm saying I'm more comfortable working with Capture One because I didn't even touch the surface of Capture One. There's a lot in this Capture One, you know. So thank you again. I don't want to take too much of time. So the next video will be the part where we do the editing and retouching. So until then,